Hello and welcome back to Make Money Online. Today we'll be looking at the possibility of Dogecoin reaching $15. Should we anticipate a new pump? Like and subscribe to this channel to watch more interesting videos such as this one. Dogecoin, like something born out of a comic scene, is one of the most unorthodox cryptocurrencies ever created. In fact, it's safe to say that it tops the list. Everything, right from the way it was established to its name and its symbol, all scream a different level of weirdness. I mean, who names a crypto after a dog? Sounds insane, right? The source of the Dogecoin was deemed questionable, and sometimes it's often referred to as a ripoff of Bitcoin. It's not hard to contemplate why this could be said of the coin. After all, it's not touted as the next Bitcoin. While Bitcoin has a pretty complex stack of codes, Dogecoin is often attributed to be a copy of the codes of Bitcoin. This is in the sense that it serves exactly the same purpose as Bitcoin, as a payment method or for facilitating transactions. There are only about a few differences to be noted. Another major similarity to be attached to Dogecoin and Bitcoin is the absence of an entity or body behind the crypto. Bitcoin has always had its own anonymity of leadership, which further aids its decentralization. If no company or set of individuals can claim ownership or hold a patent over the fundamentals of a crypto, like Bitcoin, Dogecoin has a strong decentralization basis. Though a bit different from Bitcoin, in that the creator of Bitcoin, codenamed Satoshi, doesn't exist and therefore it's assumed that he has no sway over the affairs of the coin. Neither does he unjustly have millions of the coin stashed away as he awaits its value to surge. Invented by software engineers Billy Markus and Jackson Palmer, who decided to create a payment system that is instant, fun, and free from traditional banking fees. It was introduced on December 6, 2013, and quickly developed its own fan base, reaching a market capitalization of over $5 billion on January 28, 2021. Neither partners hold a large amount of the coin in any capacity. Neither of them had a single thought of how big the coin has gotten, hence the probable reason why they pulled out. On December 19, 2013, Dogecoin jumped nearly 300% in value in 72 hours, with a volume of billions of Dogecoins per day. This growth occurred during a time when Bitcoin and many other cryptocurrencies were reeling from China's decision to forbid Chinese banks from investing into the Bitcoin economy. Afterwards, the coin experienced its first major crash by dropping close to 80% due to large mining pools exploiting the small amount of computing power required at the time to mine Dogecoin. In January 2014, the trading volume of Dogecoin briefly surpassed that of Bitcoin and all other cryptocurrencies combined. However, its market capitalization remains substantially behind that of Bitcoin. Initially, Dogecoin featured a randomized reward that was received for each mining of a block. However, in March 2014, this behavior was later updated to a static block reward. Mainstream commercial use of the currency has gained traction on the internet, such as a tip system, in which users of social media tip others for providing interesting or noteworthy content. Dogecoin started its initial coin production schedule with 100 billion coins in circulation. By mid-2015, the 100 billionth Dogecoin had been mined, with an additional 5 billion coins put into circulation every year thereafter. There's currently no implemented hard cap on the total supply of Dogecoins. Initially, Dogecoin had a supply limit of 100 billion coins, which would already have been far more coins than the top digital currencies were allowing. In 2014, Dogecoin founder Jackson Palmer announced that the limit would be removed in an effort to create a consistent reduction of its inflation rate over time. In April 2015, Jackson Palmer announced he's taking an extended leave of absence from the cryptocurrency community. During the 2017 to early 2018 crypto bubble, Dogecoin briefly reached a peak of 1.7 cents per coin on January 7th, putting its total market cap near $2 billion. In July 2020, the price of Dogecoin spiked following a trend on TikTok, aiming to get the coin's price up to $1. In January 2021, Dogecoin went up over 800% in 24 hours as a result of attention from users of Reddit, partially encouraged by a tweet by Elon Musk and the GameStop squeeze. The rise of interest in cryptocurrencies amid Bitcoin and Ether bull runs often goes hand in hand with the proliferation of scams and manipulation schemes related to various altcoins. One of the main manipulation schemes running in the crypto market is pump and dumps. These schemes artificially inflate the price of the asset to enable a select few to sell it at a higher price before it ultimately comes crashing down. The primary driver for these markets is the sentiment that prevails among investors. The market sentiment is what the proponents of these schemes manipulate to pump up the price of the asset in question. Jay Howe, CEO of crypto exchange OKX, applauds the use of social media to this effect in his statement on Cointelegraph. There's a great sense of injustice about some of the opaque practices of Wall Street and the unfair distribution of wealth. He says, "I believe that more and more of society is beginning to wake up to this fact, particularly with the K-shaped recovery that we're seeing, in which high net worth individuals have increased their wealth during the pandemic. With more platforms allowing retail investors direct access to invest in equities, we are seeing a democratization of the investment space and more power in the hands of the people." Although the r/Wall Street Bets phenomenon is fairly recent, pump and dumps have been around for some time in the crypto market. According to Bloomberg, Dogecoin is surging again and approaching its all-time high after a crash last week sparked an outcry on Reddit. The digital coin rose 46% in the last 24 hours to 7.4 cents as of 1 p.m. New York time on Sunday, according to CoinMarketCap data. That's just short of its record of 7.8 cents posted in late January. It now has a market value of $9.5 billion, making it the 10th biggest cryptocurrency. The price recovered over the past week after Tesla co-founder Elon Musk returned from his self-imposed Twitter break to send a series of tweets promoting Dogecoin. Dogecoin has been riding a wave of newfound popularity on social media, powered by the speculative frenzy of retail investors. This chart somewhat looks like it could tank or moon sometime soon. It's passed 2 resistances and gone above its next pivot price, so we're looking forward to more upside. There's a nice dip right now, so it's a good time to buy a ton. Look at the longer term. The trend line has made a large enough bounce above the pivot line for me to say it will go up. Always keep safe stop losses and set profit taking at your target and above. The price fell below the pivot and has risen back above. Be cautious here. Hopefully you have been able to take a bit of profit. This looks like a great time to buy back in. This chart shows technically the 5 cents is a very attractive zone for buy trades in correlation with the demand area. On the other side, Elon Musk is pumping the crypto on Twitter. The coin could be set for a much larger pump towards double-figure cents. You can't afford to miss its current state of about 7 cents, especially if you're short selling via trades. This chart shows a defined trend for the price of Dogecoin. For those with change still jangling in their pockets, buying the Doge dips is a brilliant idea, rather than mere waiting or betting. To be clear, both are rigged, but Doge will still be there after your buzz is gone and your wallet is empty. This chart shows Dogecoin has definitely been the hype coin of the week, reaching a new all-time high in a very short period of time. Currently, Dogecoin has broken out of a pennant it's been in since the newly found all-time high, while finding support on the new uptrend, although briefly breaking below yesterday. If Doge can break above a strong resistance level of 4 cents, we could potentially see a run-up close to the newly set all-time high. The bear case is, if Doge fails, we could see it retest the 3 to 2 cents range. Watch out though, as market directions can change rapidly. What do you think Doge will do over the next few days? Dogecoin has greater capability and might outperform other peer cryptocurrencies as time progresses. It might even go up the ranking ladder into the top 4 crypto in the world and go ahead with major integrations and partnerships. This might increase the user adoption rate. Within the next 5 years or less, Dogecoin might reach $15. This chart reflects people's desire to hold on to the coin and sell Doge USD when it grows further. If we look at the chart, we'll see that the buyers did not even let the Doge USD price go down to the lower border of the consolidation triangle. The upper border of the triangle is at the level of 5 cents. The liquidity zone on top is at 6 to 7 cents, which will be difficult to break through. According to an online forecasting website, Wallet Investor, Doge could double again from the 5 cents level to reach 10 cents later this month. However, its Dogecoin price prediction then puts the cryptocurrency at 3 cents by the end of March, trending up to maybe 3.9 cents by the end of December 2021. We hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and click that notification bell. What other Dogecoin news would you like us to talk about? Let us know in the comments. While you're here, check out one of our other videos. See you next time.
Hollywood Carson. That's how it goes. Hollywood Carson.